Apparently not. Going to be completely honest with you, I was not going to do a live stream at all, so I will not be here long. I will tell you that right now. This will not be a long live stream. Sorry. Get this cord out the way. I was mad because I was going to have my Christmas tree up here in the office today, but I had other stuff to get done. But how's everybody? This episode wasn't great. It was okay, but as always, they the clips kind of stole the thunder of what scenes were actually pretty good. But I honestly have two big things to talk about here. The one being that it seems that they're kind of pointing Tamara as the stab suspect, because notice that she wanted to know if Gary remembered, like who stabbed him. And as soon as it was established he didn't, or he might not, she just left. But that also begs the question of, if she was the stabber and she went into the room to talk with Gary, and what if he just squealed right there? You're the one who did it. Like, did Tamara have a knife or a gun on her to try to kill Gary so he wouldn't talk? And I mean, Tamara is semi-resourceful, but I don't think she has the connections and whatnot to take down Gary, of all people, in a legal battle. So I'm very confused about that. Oh yeah, the fight thing was kind of funny. It really was. But honestly, the only other thing I really want to talk about is the ending and how it makes absolutely zero sense. So for starters here, we see Penelope, and look, I tweeted this out, and follow along. Let me know if I missed anything. We see Penelope and Jordan get on the elevator. The moment the door closes, Andy gets on her phone to call her friend to help out with the Penelope Agent Watt interview. All right. Then we come back to the scene, and she's leaving Robin a voicemail. So we can assume that the person she called as soon as Jordan and Penelope left was Robin. Okay. How in the world did Jordan and Penelope make it from the penthouse, which is at the top of the building, down to the lobby area, get off the elevator, and not see Gary? And how did Gary get on the elevator, go all the way up to the penthouse, and Andy was just leaving the voicemail for Robin? That makes zero sense. Even less sense is the fact that Gary somehow managed to get out of his hospital room without anybody stopping him or seeing him, make his way out of the building in full hospital attire. No one stopped him. No one said, hey, come back here. And it doesn't seem like he had any ID or money or a wallet on him. So how did he get from the hospital to the penthouse? Did he get a cab or Uber with no money? Did he just stumble around with his booty out all over Atlanta? Why did the person who does the bellman who does the elevator for the penthouse, like, where the security guard, yeah, like, where was the security at the the apartment complex? Like, they know Gary, obviously, but still, this makes no sense. And yeah, Andy does get jumped in the midseason. So I think next week we're supposed to get 2 episodes, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe that's why they're holding off on the trailer. I keep refreshing Instagram and Twitter. We might not get anything until tomorrow. It might be like a huge trailer showing, hey, next week you're getting 2 episodes. Oh, somebody sent me the trailer. Hang on. Special 2 hour. Hang on, it's 2 hours. So sorry, it keeps muting. Let me just download it. Okay, so next week is 2 hours. So I gotta be up late. I gotta watch the 9 o'clock episode, the 10 o'clock episode, and then do a live. Robin is up to no good.
We have a very unique situation. It's a special 2 hour. It's an important back-to-back episode event. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Gary Borders. Tyler Perry's Sistas. All new.
Okay, I wonder if Agent Watt is talking to Penelope. So yeah, I don't really have much to say because remember, it's a 2 hour event. So for all we know, these 15 seconds of the trailer are from both episodes. I don't know. Man, I wanted to shave all this off. Situation we're in, I don't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear Aaron, baby daddy number 2. But I mean, is what he said wrong? I just feel like Zach is going to start some BS for no reason. But I guess that maybe Fatima at the salon because of the Roots to Riches case she's on for Hayden. Well, mine, it says it's coming out on the 18th. Yeah, we're getting 2 episodes next week. Did Gary walk with his butt out to Andy's house? Yeah, apparently he did because he clearly has no money on him. I don't care if Robin is up to no good. He's good to look. Well, he is a welcome addition to the season, just like Preston is to Zatima season 3. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, sorry, this isn't a typical discussion. There really is none to talk about. Yeah, Brandon already did, the rundown of how ridiculous Gary's escape was. That makes no sense at all. Yeah, so Danny and Tony's PDA at work is finally, rearing its ugly head in terms of repercussions. I mean, yeah, white privilege aside, I'd feel some kind of way too if I wanted to get into a, leadership program, but finding out that someone extremely below qualifications got in because the VP who they're messing around with behind the scenes pulled some strings. But hey, Maurice got me to chuckle a few times, like Juice Box. That was actually clever. Penelope's attitude, didn't care for it. That no touching thing and going in the preview for next week. Ain't he feeling up on her? I am glad Robin put Hayden in his place. I mean, yeah, you can say what you want, but Tony is the freaking vice president of the airline. He should know better than to showcase extreme situations involving PDA. Like, heck, didn't a couple times he go up under? No, maybe I'm thinking about the Oval. Yeah, he's shown very unprofessional like behavior, and it makes you wonder. He's the VP, so how would the president of the company feel, or how would HR feel they found out about this? So I don't know. Yeah, that's why I said Tony's going to be up on Danny next week. And folks, I don't know what it is, but these House of Pain videos have been doing numbers. Like, I mean, some of these videos reaching 10, 20, 30,000 views, and they're only like, a few minutes long. Well, maybe it's the whole thing about people being interested in Calvin and Miranda, but they are running laps around the Sistas content, which could say a lot. Tony is horrible at hiding a relationship. Gary looks like a damn zombie. Yeah. House of Pain has got it. Really has. It really has. Some people have told me that House of Pain now is getting to the point where it's like almost to the quality of the original series. The only thing missing are some notable characters and the set locations. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. Next week, the tree is going to be up. It's a 2-hour event, so I want to make sure this place looks good, and it will. And I'll have a better camera angle. I'm not going to lie. My camera was on the floor. I just picked it up. I wasn't going to go live, but the cliffhanger was so baffling that I just wanted to get up here and talk about it. I'm looking at my notes again real quick. That's lunch date. Penelope attitude. Tamara Hudson. Yeah, that's pretty much the episode. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Yeah, Keisha, I agree. I don't like the way that Zach is portrayed. Like, bro, why you got a dang attitude? Like, he came in there, he saw Aaron. I thought he and Aaron were cool. Now I just feel like yet again we're going to have some forced drama / friction between Zach and Aaron, because now it's all, oh, Karen, Fatima, I'm glad y'all are cool now. Y'all buried the hatchet. Yet here he goes on this same BS, man. Just stupid. I knew some BS was going to happen the moment Zach said, hey, I'm going to swing by the salon real quick. Yes, she left. She lost the baby before going into protective custody. Remember, she got tossed to the ground, and apparently in off-screen land, she crawled her way out of the building, and then the feds put her in the hospital under a fake name, and then she's been in their custody ever since. Because remember, we were like, whoa, is she dead? Yeah, Tamara, yeah, she's up to something. I mean, I haven't even checked the ratings for House of Pain to see what they look like. Yeah, Latanya said the same thing. As soon as Zach asked, I'm like, here we go with some forced BS. I was more interested in seeing Karen and Pam with the roots to riches thing. Like, we know at some point it's going to happen, but I'd be more intrigued with Karen and Pam interacting with Fatima at the law firm regarding roots to riches than Zach and Aaron getting into another fight over nothing. Turn 180, huh? Yeah, it's like y'all are grown, just get old. Well, mainly Zach, man. Come on, man. Shoot. It's like it's almost like why he touching up on what's mine. That's the vibe it gave off. I'm like, here we go. Just bull crap. Bull crap.
What do you do with your kids?
Oh yeah, I gave it a 6 out of 10. I enjoyed certain elements of it. It wasn't a horrible episode, but like I said, oh wow. Remember, next week we're getting 2 episodes. I wonder if they're going to double the amount of clips they release. He does make sly comments sometimes, but keep in mind that I think that Zach is more foul. Like, how many times has Zach thrown the fact that Aaron's ex-wife took her own life to Aaron? So as much as I like Zach, he just does some underhanded, shady, below the belt stuff that's uncalled for. What's the state? Zach be doing too much is simply put. Baby daddy number 2. Even though technically, if we're talking about, fertilization, Zach is baby daddy number one. So being overconfident, but then it gets revealed that he is not the baby daddy of the other kid. Close to a 6.5 or 7. Hey, 6 to 6, whatever. Yeah, it's true, but they take before the truth. Yeah, it is true, but that was before they call it truth. Yeah, but even still, Zach, come on now. Zach being the suspect has messed up the character. It's believed that Zach and Aaron's hostility are what the audience wants. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. I just feel like more often than not, the writers, whoever it is, Tyler, whoever, same thing in House of Pain, because 1 minute Miranda and Laura are cool with each other. The next minute, one is jealous of the other or mad at Calvin over something petty. They squash it at the end of the episode, but then the next week they get into some other. Somebody sent me 30-second trailer. 1 second. But the question is the trailer for one episode or two?
Very unique situation. It's a special 2-hour. This is important. I'm not playing. Back-to-back episode event. We have to get that footage to the cops and boom. Cadence flies all the way up to number 1 on the hit list. Get ready. Are you good? I'm nervous. For surprises. Expecting something you'll never see coming.
Wait, is Danny throwing flowers at Tony?
Is everything okay? No, it's not. Under arrest for the attempted murder of Gary Borders. Tyler Perry's.
Not a bad trailer, but like I said, it just seems like I can't decipher if it's from one episode or two. From one episode or two. She needs to have the babies. Seems like the episode was cut. I wonder if Karen will go into labor. Yeah, we talked about that on the channel several weeks ago. That would be pretty wild, because in the promo, Hayden tells Karen it doesn't look very good. So one has to wonder, is he referring to the business plan, or, well, obviously he is. So, yeah. The same thing's going to happen with Karen and Frank. Yeah, I just, that's more annoying than them prolonging the pregnancy, the just back and forth of Karen and Fatima, Aaron and Zach. I don't think Penelope tried to kill. I don't think so either. I don't know about the blood on her hands. I feel like everybody else. I'm just over it. I really am. I don't care. Somebody said it in the comments on one of my videos. They said, I don't really care who stabbed Gary because Gary didn't die. And when I think about it from that perspective, I kind of agree, because then you also had the person that drugged him and he didn't die from that. They're giving Gary Veronica Harrington levels of plot armor. Who did that fool arrested for Gary's attempted murder? Probably Penelope. I don't know. I'm guessing Penelope. I could be wrong. What do you think Hayden is talking to Karen about? Well, obviously the business plan. The business plan for the Roots to Riches. Jameer was rocking that dress. Heck yeah. Keep in mind, didn't oh, wait a minute. I don't think it's the business plan, because Karen said they need to turn it in by the end of the week. And Sabrina said this is like a rough draft of a business plan. I'm thinking Hayden is talking to Karen about it doesn't look good because he's looking over the file that Marie handed him that he gave Fatima. Remember? So based on that paperwork, it doesn't seem like a good investment. But if they are able to present a solid enough business plan, then perhaps this will be an investment that Marie will undertake. So that's what I'm thinking. And keep in mind, Marie told Hayden, don't underestimate it. I know you can't see the potential in this product, but I can. So he's looking at it some ghetto girls that made this concoction in their basement when this could be the next big thing. Did I hear Karen say one of the babies are moving? Yeah, one of them is like they're practicing karate. He's a cat. He has 9 lives. I feel like Gary has been in a almost more than 9 different situations where he should have died, but didn't. Do you think Hayden will end up getting fired? Not anytime soon. I still believe Robin stabbed Gary, and I don't think Gary really has amnesia. Still wondering how the hell he made it out of the hospital. But then again, remember Wyatt did the same crap on the haves and the have-nots. He made it and booked it on foot from the hospital all the way to the Cryer estate. I don't think Penelope did it. Hayden lying to his friend talking about Gary's in the hospital. Well, I mean, he knows Gary's in the hospital. Oh yeah. Well, lying like he was the one that did it. He's trying to big himself up. Yeah. Hayden is going to sabotage it.
Next Wednesday, there's a rule.
This is why you need to subscribe to my backup channel, because I've been slowly but surely uploading content, and I'll make sure to post the video in the community tab on this channel. Did you watch the Jamie Foxx stand-up? Because I watched it yesterday afternoon, and I did a video on it. Yeah, Wyatt was in the full hospital gown. He took one of the vehicles, grabbed a bunch of jewelry for money, and then just booked it. She gets removed from the running of becoming partner, and she's put on leave. So she doesn't technically get fired, but she's put on leave. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. The obsessiveness is why he remembers her. Okay, but yeah, the Jamie Foxx special. My tweet is doing pretty well, over 50,000 hits, a bunch of retweets and whatnot. But I said Jamie Foxx is what had happened isn't a Netflix comedy special. It's a testimony. Yeah, I watched it. I think Gary's faking. He's putting on one heck of an act. Andy saying she doesn't have the fighting together after Fatima left. Why didn't Fatima stay then? But no, maybe it's a good thing she didn't stay, because then we wouldn't have had that great scene where Hayden kind of acted polite, treated her like a person, a colleague, if you will. I think he's faking it too. So next week, double duty. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, there were some jokes, but it just felt like a I'm back kind of special. You remember how the Chris Rock Netflix special was kind of like a therapy session where he got everything off his chest about the Will Smith slap? That's how this felt for Jamie Foxx, where he just told everything in regards to his health. I'm glad the man's back on his feet, and that's pretty much it. Was a one and done for me, though. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, Penelope and her stank attitude, yeah, it got annoying really fast. Like, if I were Andy, I would not have allowed them to come over. Like, after what happened, and like I said, I understand why they feel the way they feel about Andy, but after that, we just don't even worry about it. Like, no. Robin's going to see Gary at Andy's house. I'm glad that he sees that. And Andy's on the phone like, this is a big deal. This is an emergency. Come over here right now. So it makes you wonder, will Gary remember who Robin is? That's going to be interesting. Fatima, I need you to, could you please look over this important case file for Marie? Thank you, Fatima. Have a nice day. P. Welch, I said that earlier in the live stream. That entire cliffhanger makes zero sense. Can you rationalize Andy's decision to not tell? No, I have been saying that since the ultimatum went down. Why doesn't Andy tell anybody? Penelope, Agent Watt, this makes no sense. Zach's character is awful. The way they're writing him. When is Karen having those 5-year-old babies? I don't know if we got double personalities, but when you think about a person who's going through memory loss and whatnot, they get frustrated easily. I like Penelope at first and they turned her evil. They didn't turn her evil. They just turned her deranged and spiteful and irrational. I have no idea who's under arrest. Jordan is so weak. Yeah. Those pills making her black out. Then again, makes you wonder, did Jasmine also have to take pills that caused her to go cuckoo? Or was it just Gary being Gary? So many questions. She told Miss Marie, she told Fatima, and then she told the other girls, and then that was it. Correctly, Marie was the only person she told before. Well, actually, no. I think she also told Fatima. Yeah, she told Fatima and then Marie. Then the stabbing happened. Then she told the girls. I think the unique situation is either about the 2 baby daddies or the Rooster Riches thing. That had to be hard for Hayden to not be a jerk. Oh yeah, yeah. He had to like course correct himself like 2 times to make sure he didn't say the wrong thing. Robin going to jog that memory back to life. That hate will be back. Yeah, what you gonna do? Fight me with your ass out? Man. I'm deciding how to organize those shells. You're probably like, Jeremy, it's been like that for months. I know. I might have Funkos on the top, books and everything on the middle, but I want to have my awards somewhere. Then the Christmas tree is going to be right here. Yeah. Still love Gary. Mm-hmm. Well, while I might not have a bunch of videos to do this week, I know I sure will next week. But then again, just because we got 2 episodes doesn't mean it's going to be good. I mean, of course, I have to do my season 8A overview, and we'll probably get a trailer for January 1st, assuming the show is coming back that day. Yeah. Everybody hates Gary's character, so they're going to make the memory loss to see him nice again. Robin going to have a field day with Gary. Yeah. This episode is a 4. Dang. Yeah, it's way lower than mine. Oh, I did make a post prior to the episode airing on Twitter and Instagram, and I wanted to get your feedback on this. And it has to do with if you could meet any of the cast in person, and this isn't just restricted to Sistas. If you can meet like any Tyler Perry characters or actors in real life, who would leave you starstruck? I thought that was just a fun question to ask. Something different. Yeah, I'm glad that things are getting a bit easier at the office for her. I mean, I see writers were going for with the cliffhanger, but it didn't make sense. Tinka Sumner, oh yeah. I've been watching some of her interviews. She's been doing a press run for Sonic 3. Dang, that does suck to make Karen nice, but then mess up Zach's character. Yeah. Red is my favorite color, and Tamara looks great in it. Yep. She had that chest out, to make sure that Gary knew she was coming. Fatima used to be the best star, Tyler Perry. Oh yeah, that's right. Next week, what is it? Next Friday, that's when 688 comes out. So I'm going to be pretty busy next week. What? Papa's House episode 8. I think we're getting 2 episodes of House of Pain. Then 2 episodes of Sisters, then 688. Cool. But hey, I like that. That's a busy week. That means the week of Christmas, I might be able to slow down a bit. Hey, that's cool. You're on set for All the Queen's Men. Nice. What, are they filming a new season or something? Well, to be fair, Maurice was the one eavesdropping on her phone call. So he's the one that has the idea for the double date, then gets mad when he gets left out of the conversation because he doesn't know about basketball. But Sabrina does look good in that white. She needs to start closing office doors. Agreed. He's so ignorant. Yep. But it's strange. I've laughed at him more this season than I have in the past couple years, which says something. And it's not the vulgar jokes. It's like the little smart remarks that actually get me laughing. Yeah, Papa's Out. I enjoy that show. Has anybody heard of this show on Fox called Accused? For whatever reason, YouTube recommended this video. I think it's the recent episode where the guy that plays Luke Cage, his wife gives him like a intimacy robot. That was some wild stuff. I'm like, damn, this is some Twilight Zone level stuff right here. I need to do a review on that episode. No, Tamara didn't see Gary. Tamara did not see Gary. Accused is excellent. Okay. I gotta look into it. It was pretty good. I'm like, wow. Because I love the Twilight Zone. So yeah. Because it reminded me of that episode, The Lonely, one of my favorite episodes, season 1 of the Twilight Zone, where that dude's on an asteroid as a prison, and then that guy gives him a robot companion. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to branch out, folks. Hey, I'm not. I know most of my fan base are women, but I blame that woman. She had no accountability. She was the one that decided to give her husband an intimacy robot instead of the love and attention he wanted. Then she opted to give him what he wanted by getting impregnated with twins, despite the fact that she did not have a conversation with him. Man. And then she's going to lie and say the robot killed her husband when she did it. Good Lord. Yeah, what's that other show, Black Mirror? I don't watch it, but I did hear about it. Some of those episodes gave me Twilight vibes too. Some shows I don't watch, but I'll watch reviews of them or clips. So yeah. Oh, my post, I said actors who would kind of give me, starstruck. David Mann, Tinka Sumner, Jasmine Brown, China McClain, Angela Robinson, Joel Rush, the guy that played Eddie in If Loving You Was Wrong, Antoinette, who played Melissa in The Haves and Have-Nots, and just Tyler Perry, just because apparently he's really tall. So I feel like, if I met him in person, be like you're really, really tall. And yeah, because I said in my post, I'm like, look, a bunch of people I can list being the actresses I have crushes on. But some of them, it's like some of these people I talk with on a semi-regular basis. So it's almost like we'll just be linking up like, hey, nice to meet you, as opposed to, oh my God, because we talk so much. Yeah. And also, I'm 5'7", but then I found that some of these people I am taller than, and I feel like that ruins the illusion for me. It's kind of wild. But then again, that's because most of these women wear heels and camera tricks with the guys. So Crystal Fox, man, I feel ashamed. I should have had her. But I didn't want I wanted to kind of have the 8 people I had listed kind of spread out amongst actually Jasmine Brown is the only like current member that I have listed. Everybody else is from the past. Weird. Oh, I've been excited for 6888 since they announced it because it's like a real life, story. Yeah, 6'5", 6'5". Yeah, I think I did a video about that Medea Destination wedding in 2025. Yeah. Oh man. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I think I've covered everything. Don't like Karen, but I'm excited about the upcoming movie. Yeah, I would say that's gotten just rave reviews, but I don't like to go off of those. I like to watch them for myself. Yeah, I mean, even like Tyler Perry, didn't he like buy some sort of you know, military base or old military base and he's going to convert it into a studio? I mean, yeah, it's easy to compare it to Tyler Perry, but Kev on Stage has his own studio and production company. Now we got Cat Williams doing it. There's room for everybody to eat. It's like I remember a friend of mine. I'm on LinkedIn a lot just for fun because I'm on LinkedIn more than Facebook. Not looking for employment. I just go on there because I love LinkedIn because I feel like it's not excuse the phrase, a dick measuring contest. It's like you can be happy for anybody. Someone you don't even know. It's like, hey, I completed my degree or I got a promotion. It's like it's good to be in a situation on a platform where you see people spreading and sharing good news or looking for jobs. Some people have, thought-provoking posts. But a friend of mine messaged me. He's like, hey man, I just want to say I appreciate the fact that you give out advice and help people when it comes to like starting YouTube stuff and you're not gatekeeping. And I'm like, I appreciate that, but it's just the fact that YouTube is big enough for everybody to have a piece of the pie, So no need to gatekeep. One day I do want to I want to complete or put together something of an online course of sorts where I can sell it, how to make it on eBay and YouTube. So that'll be pretty fun. Sorry, this neck beard, I just hate looking at it on camera. I can't wait to shave all this off. I heard 50 Cent bought something in Texas. Yeah, I think I read about that on a tweet. And that's great stuff because like I said, the market right now is Tyler Perry, but everybody can do their own thing. He's definitely like the springboard for everybody. I don't know. Danny, she's kind of getting on my nerves this season. Even though in this episode I completely understand her attitude. That's a good question. I don't know when or if they're going to get married. Probably not anytime soon because the main focus is if Calvin and Laura will get married. I'm mentally preparing myself because actually, hang on a second. Oh yeah, somebody said that the last time we got a 2-hour episode was in season 2. That is insane. Oh yeah, anyway, no, I haven't seen that Christmas movie with Mignon yet. I'm mentally preparing myself because come New Year's, I am going to try to do what I did not succeed in this year, which is give up soda. So oh God, I don't want to go through that headache session again because I don't smoke or drink and I don't drink coffee. So getting caffeine out of my system was a painful process. Those first 5 days were hell. So I am trying to enjoy soda while I can. I might have to like slowly wean off of it, like instead of completely going cold turkey, just like heavily reduce how much I drink. That way it won't hurt as bad. So that's going to be fun. Because I told myself once the channel hits 75 million views, as I get closer to 100 million, I want to take a bunch of pictures when I hit 100 million, and I want to look a little thinner, smaller. That's the better word, smaller. So what? I got 3 weeks from today. Damn. Yeah, so I got to enjoy it while I can. Sad day, but it's the holiday season. Don't be hard on yourself if you put on a few pounds. The new year is right around the corner. But they bringing Sistas back way too soon. Yeah, January 1st. I think they should put the hiatus, especially because they're giving us a 2-hour event next week. Make it March or something. The show, it doesn't need to come back this soon. I am interested to see what the ratings are this week. Now she's being treated badly by her new boo. I don't know about that. It's okay if you gain weight. I've always had a personal rule to never get over 250. I am currently 254, and I want to get back down. Replace it with tea. I do not drink tea. I am picky. I'm sorry. I can't drink tea. I used to drink it as a kid, but I worked at Bojangles for a summer or a month, and all the tea I made completely turned me off from ever trying it again. I'm sorry. It's just, I know. A YouTuber said Fatima will be in 6888. To my knowledge, it is just Karen, because really, if Crystal was in the movie, don't you think she would be promoting it? Are you healthy? Define healthy. Am I physically active? Oh, let me put it this way. I have been more physically active since I moved into my house than when I was back at home, because I'm always outside or moving. Nope, no Kool-Aid. I'm going, no. I don't even drink Kool-Aid like that. I had a Kool-Aid jammer a month ago, and that was my first time having Kool-Aid in 5 months. I eat 2 pots of cabbage a week. It's veggies. It's no broccoli and cheese. It's straight up just cabbage. So I like cabbage. And I know drinking water. Yeah, like I said, January of this year, it took like 5 days. The first 5 days, well, actually, not the first 5 days. There was like 5-day period where I just had massive headaches because I wasn't drinking soda. So once I got off, stomach. I haven't eaten since 4 p.m. Do you like ice? What's that? Ices? Oh, you mean those like popsicle thingies? I say that to you so that you're not too hard on yourself. I mean, I'm not like in a bad situation. It's like, for my own personal goal, to be blunt, like God answers prayers. I'm finally in the house I wanted. My money's up because, smart investments and whatnot. So 2025, I want that to be the year where everything comes together, where I don't just have, well, you can't see my office, but what's around me. Like, God has provided the material stuff I've wanted. Now I want to get the body I've wanted, if that makes sense. You can definitely have some withdrawal from. So yeah, like I said, I don't smoke, I don't drink alcohol, I don't drink coffee. Like, I remember in college, roommates who were addicted to, if they didn't have that coffee, oh my God. It was like that episode of Dexter's Laboratory. Like, they suck. And like I said, I got the treadmill, and I do have a barbell set, like a legit barbell set. I bought that last year during Black Friday, and I said, this was after I got approval for my mortgage. But remember, the house took a few months to build, and I said, once I get my house straight and I get the outdoor sheds ready, I'm probably going to do like a makeshift gym out there. So yeah, next year I want to, get it together. I'm not going to be hard on myself. I'm not going to get on the scale and get mad if it's not the number I want. It's about progress. So Next year for real. Next year for real. Remember, this year threw me off because Mountain Dew Baja Blast was an all-year thing instead of just during the summer. So, like I said, it won't be like a permanent I'm not drinking soda ever again. It's a let me slow down my consumption. Let me get myself together and go from there. Because I don't like posting about it like all the time, because then there's accountability. And then if I fall off, people are going to ask, wait a minute, I thought you were stopping. So yeah. A brand new writer, that would be great. Slow but surely easy does. It sure does. Really does. Yeah. Okay. Well, I've been up here longer than expected. Anybody got any last minute questions? Like I said, expect the episode review and trailer breakdown tomorrow. I don't really think I know what to do, because I've already done House of Pain content, Papa's house. Yeah, I think this Sistas content is it, which I'm not mad about, because I know next week is going to be really busy. Yeah. But hey, I appreciate y'all, for real. I do. Like I said, next week I'm going to have my tree and everything up, so this office is going to look a lot better. And as always, I value what you bring to the channel, because remember, I couldn't be in this house or doing what I do without your support. So I know notifications aren't always consistent, so please check out the multiple videos I posted recently from Sistas, Papa's House, House of Pain. My backup channel, My Kind of Entertainment, that's where I posted my review for the Jamie Foxx special. Remember, if you want my thoughts on pop culture stuff, that's the channel I posted on. But like I said, I'll post a link to the Jamie Foxx video in my community tab, probably right after this live stream. I don't think I'm going to sleep. Long story short, it was pouring down rain this morning until like the middle of the evening. And I took like a 3-hour nap because I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning. I had like 50 eBay orders I needed to pack. And then I went to sleep because it was raining so hard. The internet got knocked out. So I woke up at noon. So I'm probably going to be up for maybe a couple more hours. So, and trust and believe, I wish I can go to sleep, but I know physically I can't, or mentally I can't. Thanks for keeping us updated. Yeah, it's my job. It's my job. Well, yeah. So again, thanks so much for tuning in, folks, and I will catch you all next time.